Naram Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhagavati Naistiki. So continuing with the discussion on Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Lila, chapter 4, Sanatana Goswami visits the Lord at Jagannath Puri, text 215 onwards. So yesterday we discussed how Sanatana Goswami, after attending Rath Yatra, Dola Yatra, getting cured of those itching sores, he went back to Mathura, Vrindavan, and then he met Rup Goswami also there. Rup Goswami came back from Navadvip. गौड़ ये अर्थ चेला ताहा अनाइला कुटुम brahman devalay banti dila. He collected whatever money he had accumulated in Bengal and divided it among his relatives, the Brahmins and the temples. That's what Rup Goswami. Sab mana katha gosai kari nirvahana nischinta haya shigra aila vrindavan. Thus, after finishing all the tasks he had on his mind, he returned to Vrindavan fully satisfied. दुई भाई मिली वृंदावन ने वास कईला प्रभुर ये आज्ञा दुहे सब निर्वाहीला. The brothers met at Vrindavan with a state to execute the will of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya manobhishtam sthapitam yena bhutale swayam rupa kadamayam dadati swapadantika. When will Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, who has established within the material world the mission to fulfill the desire of Lord Chaitanya, give me shelter under his lotus feet? Srila Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami were previously ministers, directly in charge of the government of Nawab Hussain Shah. And they were also householders, but later they became Goswamis. A Goswami, therefore, is one who executes the will of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Goswami is one who executes the will of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Means, obviously, it's for the Goswamis in Gaudiya line. The title Goswami is not an inherited designation. It is meant for a person who has controlled his sense gratification and dedicated his life to executing the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, Srila Sanatana Goswami and Srila Rupa Goswami became genuine Goswamis after dedicating their lives to the service of the Lord. Nana Shasrani Lupta Tirtha Uddharila Vrindavane Krishna Seva Prakasha Karila. Srila Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami collected many revealed scriptures, and from the evidence in those scriptures, they excavated all the lost sites of pilgrimage. Thus, they established temples for the worship of Lord Krishna. Sanatana Grantha Kaila Bhagavatamrite Bhakta Bhakti Krishna Tattva Jani Yaha Hai. Srila Sanatana Goswami compiled the Brihad Bhagavatamrita. From this book, one can understand who is a devotee, what is the process of devotion service, and who is Krishna, the absolute truth. Siddhanta Sara Grantha Kaila Dashama Tippani Krishna Lila Rasa Prema Yaha Haityaja. Srila Sanatana Goswami wrote a commentary on the 10th canto known as Dasham Tippani, from which we can understand the transcendental pastimes and ecstatic love of Lord Krishna. Hari Bhakti Vilasa Grantha Kaila Vaishnava Achara Vaishnava Veda Kartavya Yaha Paiye Para. He also compiled the Hari Bhakti Vilas, from which we can understand the standard behavior of a devotee and the full extent of the Vaishnava's beauty. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes, the Hari Bhakti Vilas was originally compiled by Srila Sanatana Goswami. Later, Gopal Bhatt Goswami produced a shortened version of it and added the big Darshani Tika. So, Tika means a commentary. In the Hari Bhakti Vilas, there were so many quotations from the Sanskrit scriptures that sometimes it is inquired how the atheistic Samarthas can refuse to accept them. and instead imagine some other opinions. What is recorded in the Hari Bhakti Vilas strictly follows the Vedic scriptures and is certainly pure, but the attitude of Karmis is always one of giving up the conclusion of pure Vaishnava understanding. Because the Karmis are very much attached to the world and the material activities, they always try to establish atheistic principles that oppose the understanding of the Vaishnava. So Hari Bhakti Vilas, as Prabhupada writing, it has lots and lots of information. Standard behavior of a devotee and the full extent of Vaishnava's duty. It talks about Ekadashi also, talks about deity worship, so many things it talks about. Arayat Grantha Kaila, Taha ke kare ganana, Madan Gopalera Govindera Seva Prakashana. Srila Sanatana Goswami also compiled many other books. Who can enumerate them? The basic principle of all these books is to show us how to love Madan Mohan and Govindji. The Bhakti Ratnakar refers to the following books by Srila Sanatana Goswami. Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Hari Bhakti Vilas, and his commentary known as Digdarshani. Krishna Lila Stav, the commentary on the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam known as Dasham Tippani or Vaishnav Toshani. Sanatana Goswami compiled many books, all with the aim of describing how to serve the principal deities of Vrindavan, Govindji and Madan Gopal. Later, other deities were gradually established and the importance of Vrindavan increased. Now, talking about Madan Gopalji, that was Sanatana Goswami's favorite deity. Govindji was Rup Goswami's deity. But Madan Gopalji, later on, he was named as Madan Mohan. Earlier it was Madan Gopal. When Sanatana Goswami was in Mathura, Vrindavan area, so he would go do Madhukari every place. One day he went to a village and he saw two boys. They were playing outside the house. Two Brajvasi boys. But one of them was very attractive. And Sanatana Goswami really got attracted to that boy. And when the boys saw Sanatana Goswami, Baba coming towards their house, so they both ran inside the house. And when Sanatana Goswami went inside the house, he was looking for that attractive boy. And the lady was there. And normally, any Brajvasi's house, morning or evening when we go, they think that the sadhu has come and he wants some roti. So some madhukari. So the lady said, Baba, wait, I'll bring the roti. So Sanatana Goswami said, no, I saw two boys playing. Where did they go? But then he saw the deity of Madan Gopal. And the lady's boy was with the lady. And then he saw the deity of Madan Gopal. That's when he recognized Madan Gopal was playing with that Brajvasi's boy outside the house. And when he saw Sanatana Goswami, he ran inside and stood on the altar. So Sanatana Goswami was very shocked, happy, everything, all the emotions we can understand. But then he saw the lady, she was cooking khichdi for Madan Gopal and her boy. The boy was also saying, I'm hungry, ma, feed me, feed me. So she was cooking khichdi, and at the same time she was doing the neem dato. And when khichdi was being cooked, she used the neem dato to stir it up like a kadchi. And Sanatana Goswami, what are you doing? You're cooking for Madan Gopal and you're using your jutha neem datun in the khichdi? Oh, Baba, I didn't know. That lady said, okay, I'll try to fix it tomorrow, but now it is cooked. Boys are hungry, they have to eat. Okay, so Sanatana Goswami came back. In his dream at night, Madan Gopal ji came. And he said, what is your problem? My Maya is cooking for me the way I want her to cook for me. Who are you to interfere? So Sanatana Goswami then understood his mistake and what kind of bhav that lady must be in, cannot understand. So then he would go there regularly and ask for Madhukari. But one day, Madan Gopal came in the dream of Sanatana Goswami. He said, I want to come with you. So I want to leave that place, that house. So Sanatana Goswami went and told that lady and her husband that this is how Madan Gopal, they were crying, but they said, well, if this is what he wants, you take him. Madan Gopalji deity is small. It's not very big deity. But then when he came with Sanatana Goswami, he named him Madan Mohan. So Sanatana Goswami now, he didn't have a house or a hut. He would sleep under a different tree every night. So he would carry Madan Mohanji in his bag, and at night he would just hang the bag on one of the branches of the tree and sleep there. And now Madan Mohan, he was getting nice food over there at Brajvasi's house, but now with Sanatana Goswami, that was not possible. What to do? Sanatana Goswami, he was a sannyasi and he had to write books and excavate all these places of pastimes of Krishna. And what he would do, Sanatana Goswami used to do, he used to do madhukari, and if he gets some atta, he would just mix it with Yamuna water and bake it a little on some fire and eat it. And this is what he was feeding Madan Mohanji also. So Madan Mohanji came to his dream again one night. He said, at least give me some salt. It is too dry and too bland for me to eat this atta roti, whatever you're making. So Sanatana Goswami said, see, you are the one who came with me. You knew what I was eating. Now you're asking for salt. Tomorrow you will ask for sabji. Then you will ask for this. Then you will ask for kheer. Where am I going to prepare all this? Where am I going to get all this? I have so many services to do for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. If you want salt, you arrange for it yourself. I'm not going to get salt for you. Okay. So that night, or night or daytime, whatever it was, in Yamuna, this businessman, he was going by boat. He was coming. I'm forgetting the name. It is either he was coming from today's Pakistan side, either Lahore or some other place, and he was carrying boatload of salt with him to be sold in Gujarat somewhere. So his boat got stuck where Sanatana Goswami was sleeping, because it was on a highway and then there was sand dune and the boat got stuck. So that businessman, he came, he saw Sanatana Goswami there. He said, Baba, help me release this boat so I can go on my way. Sanatana Goswami said, see, I'm an old man. I don't know how to do this. Madan Gopalji is here. You tell him, and if he wants, he will take care of you. Okay. So he prayed to Madan Gopal, and shortly later, a big wave came and he released the boat. It released the boat, and he went on his way. When he came back, because he made lots of money by selling that salt, he saw again, he stopped in Mathura, Vrindavan, and he saw Sanatana Goswami. He had brought lots of money. He said, I want to give it to you because of Madan Mohanji, my boat got released. I made lots of money. Sanatan Goswami said, see, I don't have a proper place and I worship him just under a tree or this or that. If you want, you make a temple for him. So he can be at a proper place. So that businessman, he made this temple, what is known as Madan Mohanji temple now in Vrindavan, which was later destroyed by Aurangzeb and his party. And then Madan Mohanji moved to Karoli in Rajasthan. But anyway, when he was there, so he built this beautiful temple, red sandstone. And then Sanatan Goswami, because see, every time we build temples, we write the donor's name somewhere, honoring that donor. So Sanatan Goswami asked him, where do you want me to write your name, that it was donated by so and so? Now that person, although businessman, but because of association of Sanatan Goswami, he got so purified. He said, I don't want my name anymore. It was his money. We used it in his service. I don't want my name. No. Something should be there. So he said, okay, Baba, if you really insist. So his name was Krishna Das Kapoor. So he said, Baba, if you really insist, just put a small murti of me, murti or replica, whatever you want to call it, where when you bathe Madan Mohanji, then that Charnamrit water comes to the that nali gutter outside the temple. So my murti should be there, accepting that water from Madan Murti. Very little murti, maybe 3 or 4 inches tall. It is still there. The water then comes out in the nali, it falls on that murti. He said, that's all I want. I don't want any name, I don't want anything else. So this is Madan Mohanji. Anyway, Rupa Gosai Kaila Rasamrit Sindhu Sara Krishna Bhakti Rasir Yaha Paye Vistar. Srila Rupa Goswami also wrote many books, the most famous of which is Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. From that book, one can understand the essence of devotional service to Krishna and the transcendental mellows one can derive from such service. Ujjwal Neela Mani Nama Grantha Kaila Radha Krishna Leela Rasa Taha Paye Par. Srila Rupa Goswami also compiled the book named Ujjwal Neelamani, from which one can understand to the fullest limits the loving affairs of Shri Radha and Krishna. So although Rupa Goswami wrote it, but Prabhupada never translated it. And because we are not ready yet to understand the loving affairs of Radha and Krishna. So for us, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, these books are enough for us to make progress. Vidagdha Madhav, Lalita Madhav, Nataka Jugal, Krishna Leela Rasataha, Paye Saka. Srila Rupa Goswami also compiled 2 important dramas named Vidagdha Madhav and Lalita Madhav, from which one can understand all the mellows derived from the pastimes of Lord Krishna. दान केली कोमुदी आदि लख ग्रंथ कैला सही सब ग्रंथे व्रजेर रास विचारी. Srila Rupa Goswami compiled 100,000 verses, beginning with the book Dan Keli Komudi. In all these scriptures, elaborately explain the transcendental mellows of the activities of Vrindavan. Referring to the words Laksh Granth, 100,000 verses, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that the total number of verses written by Srila Rupa Goswami is 100,000, Ek Laksha or Laksha Granth. The copies count both the verses and the prose sections of the Sanskrit works. But one should not mistakenly think that Srila Rupa Goswami compiled 100,000 books. He actually wrote 16 books, as mentioned in the first wave of Bhakti Ratnakar. Now, there is this book that it's mentioned, Dan Kelly Komudi. And then there was another book. Um, I'm forgetting the name somehow. If it comes to my mind, I'll let you know. So that book, in that other book, Radha and Krishna, they get separated. It's a very heavy, very, I mean, one starts crying really. So he gave that book to Raghunath Das Goswami to uh, read it and see if it needs some editing. So Raghunath Das Goswami, when he read that book, he started crying. Whole day, whole night, he would just cry. And now Rupa Goswami was, now what did I do? There's a big problem. He was crying and crying and crying. And he asked for that book back. Raghunath Das Goswami would not give the book back. There's a problem. Now what to do? So he very hurriedly wrote this book, Dan Keli Komudi. Komudi means it's like a light book, happy book. Everybody enjoys in this Dan Keli, the pastime of taking the, it's not donation, but taxes. So he said, then he came running back to Raghunath Das Goswami. Okay, Raghunath, please read this book and do some editing. Let me know how it is. So give me that other book back. I have to make some corrections. So Raghunath Das Goswami gave the other book back. He started reading this and he would be laughing and he was okay. Then Rupa Goswami was very satisfied. See all these acharyas, what they have to do to get everybody okay. Tara Lagu Bhrata Shri Vallabha Anupama, Tara Putra Mahapandit Jeev Goswami Naam. The son of Sri Vallabha or Anupam. Srila Rupa Goswami's younger brother was a great learned scholar named Srila Jeev Goswami. Sarva Tyaji Teho Pache Aila Vrindavan, Teha Bhakti Shastra Bahu Kaila Pracharan. After renouncing everything, Srila Jeev Goswami went to Vrindavan. Later, he also wrote many books on devotional service and expanded the work of preaching. Bhagavad Sandarbha Naam Kaila Grantha Sar, Bhagavad Siddhanter Tar Paiye Par. In particular, Srila Jiva Goswami compiled the book named Bhagavad Sandarbha or Shat Sandarbha, which is the essence of all scriptures. From this book, one can obtain a conclusive understanding of devotional service and the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Shat Sandarbha, there are 6 Sandarbha. Sandarbha means treatise or conclusions. I don't remember all the names. Bhagavad Sandarbha, Preeti Sandarbha, Bhakti Sandarbha, something like that. There's 6 Sandarbha. Very, very deep philosophy is given in those books. He also, okay, Gopala Champu Nam Grantha Sar Kaila, Vraja Prema Leela Rasa Sara Dekhai. He also compiled a book named Gopal Champu, which is the essence of all Vedic literature. In this book, he has exhibited the ecstatic loving transactions and pastimes of Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. So, wonderful pastimes. All the pastimes that are there in 10th canto are given in this Gopal Champu also, but some more details are there. And see the 6 Goswamis, all the books they've written, following the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the following acharyas, the books they wrote. So that basically comprises the all the Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta principles and the pastimes and many more things. So this is the basis of our movement. Okay, I guess I can stop here. See anybody has any questions or comments. Okay, you all have safe and wonderful day. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri.